Hi everyone, Stephen Aitchison here with another daily show. Today is 4 permissions, and you definitely don't want to watch this unless you're willing to change. I think this is going to be quite powerful for some people, and let me give you some context first. I've realised throughout my life that there's a lot of shit kind of happened in my life, and there'll be a lot of shit that's happened in your life, but that's carried us forward into the present day, and probably will continue to carry us forward into the future as well. And it seems to be in these things happen and it themes our life. And I'm going to give you an example. I've been thinking about this quite a lot over the last kind of few years, and how our past affects our future and affects our present as well. So one example is, I've always wanted to stay out of the way and behind. I didn't ever want to get in front of the camera and kind of show my face. I just love to do stuff behind and do creative work. I love writing. I love doing the blogging. I love doing kind of building and designing websites. I love doing all that and creating ebooks. I just love doing it. But I was always behind the computer. And I kept on asking myself, why do I not want to go in front of the camera? Why do I not want to do things like Facebook Live, or back then when I was getting started, kind of YouTube, putting videos on YouTube? And I kind of tried it, but my heart kind of wasn't in it because I always wanted to stay out of the way. And it was a theme that kind of ran throughout my whole life. When I was younger, as I told you yesterday, I was kind of bullied. I'm not bothered about it now. I've kind of got over that and I've kind of dealt with it. I was bullied as a child, and I always tried to avoid the bullies. And it kind of made me thinking, what else did I try to avoid? And I felt when I was younger as well, I was very cowardly. Because of this bullying, obviously, it was something to do with that, but I was very cowardly. I didn't really stand up for myself. Now is a totally different story. If anybody tries to mess with me or my family or anybody that I love, then I'm kind of right in there, right in your face. Totally different now. But back then, when I was younger, I always felt I was a bit cowardly, and I always wanted to kind of stay out the way and stay in the background. And I felt like that for years and years. And it's because of things that happened in the past, and it themed all the way throughout my life up into, well, not the present, because I've managed to become aware of it and change things and change my beliefs as well. And that's what these videos are all about. If I can get you to think about your life in some way, and just to even stop for a second and question it and just say, why am I like this? Why do I not have the self-confidence? Why do I not have the belief in myself? Why do I have the fear of new things? Why do I have fear of relationships, or changing jobs, or standing up for myself? Or if I can get you to question that, then that's the first step in being able to change. And hopefully that's what these videos are doing. So you've had about 32 or 33 videos so far over the 30 days of change, and now these kind of new format videos whereby we'll just be talking about a different topic every day. So I've come to realise is a lot of people, or a lot of us, have not given ourselves permission to move on in life. So I wanted to try something, and I think it's going to be quite powerful for some of you, for a lot of you hopefully. It certainly was quite powerful for me, even when I kind of internally voiced what I'm going to show you just now. And what I want to do, I'm going to give you 4 permissions, and I want you to read the statement that I give you, internalise it, and then just underneath each permission that I'm going to give you, if you just type in, yes, I give myself permission. So after each one, if you just type in, yes, I give myself permission. So I'm going to show you the first one just now. The first one is, I give myself permission to truly believe in myself. Listen to your own voice saying that in your head, and say it, I give myself permission to truly believe in myself. And in the comment section just now, I'm just going to get the comment section up just now. So I want you to type in, yes, I give myself permission. Rebecca Mallon, thank you for that. Larmer, yes, if you type in, yes, I give myself permission. Luke McMahon, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you on live. If you've not checked out Luke's stuff, he's an amazing singer-songwriter. I'm going to put a link down below. this video as well. I'll give you one of his links to his page. He's an amazing singer-songwriter. And I met him a few weeks ago at my son's 21st, and he's brilliant. And he's obviously given himself permission to be a star. And he is a star. Doris Galvin, yes, I give myself permission. Lisa Hunt, yes, I give myself permission. Camilla McGee, Debbie Woods. So if you type in the box, yes, I give myself permission, and then we'll go on to the next one. But I want you to internalise it and hear that voice inside your head, and I'll explain after what I'm trying to do here. Okay, the next one. I give myself permission to love me for the person I am. Now I know that sounds a little bit airy-fairy, love yourself and all that rubbish, but it's true. You have to kind of love yourself before you can love other people, before you can love the world, and before you can love what you do in life. If you can start to love yourself, and when I say love yourself, I don't mean that. I mean accept yourself for who you are. That's what I mean by love yourself. Accept you are the person you are just now, and you've still got a long way to go, just like every single person in the world. We've still got a long way to go in this world until we truly kind of self-actualise. Now, some of us are not going to get there in this lifetime. I don't think I'm going to get there in this lifetime, but we'll have many lifetimes to kind of figure it out, so it's cool. So, but accept the person you are just now. So down below, I want you to type again, yes, I give myself permission. After you internalise that, you hear that voice inside your own head saying, I give myself permission to love me for the person I am. I'll just check the comments again. Yes, I love myself. Don Matheson, great. Yes, I give myself permission to love me for the person. Doa Muhammad, brilliant. Excellent. Emmy, Marie, sorry, the comments are going that fast. I can't get to them. Okay, Ruth Dalison, yes. Dora Shapiro, or Vic Shapiro, yes, I love myself. Felicia. So I want you to hear that inside your mind. It's important that you hear that inside your mind. Say to yourself again, I give myself permission to love me for the person I am. Okay, that's the second one. The third one, I give myself permission to let go of the past and move forward. And again, I give myself permission to let go of the past and move forward. I want you to say those words inside your head, or if you want to say them out loud, if you're sitting alone, or don't do it when you're sitting on a bus or anything, just because people think you're a bit crazy, but just say that inside your own mind. I give myself permission to let go of the past and move forward. And again, put a comment down below. Even if you commented on the other ones, put a comment down below. This is important as well. So I'll just go to the comments again. As Mimo, yes, I give myself permission to let go of the past and move forward. Susan Elaine, excellent. Thanks for that, Susan. And Deb Wells saying, I'm scared of this one. Good, that's brilliant for you for recognising that. But internalise it, Deb. I'm just going to go up. Yeah, internalise that. Give yourself, say that to yourself inside your mind. I know it's scary, but say it to yourself inside your mind, and then type in, you've just typed in there, you're a bit scared, but type in the box, yes, I give myself permission. This is really important to do, and I'll tell you why after. Yvonne Ann Butler, yes, I give myself permission. Excellent. Joe Griffin, brilliant. Dwayne Eason, excellent. Excellent, buddy, that's great. Robert Ursula Smith, Jacqueline Humphrey, Melanie Castro, Angie Hernandez, Luke McMahon again, excellent, buddy. Julie, they're going too quick. Julie Cutchin Stump, brilliant. So you've done that. So we're going to move on to the fourth one. The fourth one is, I give myself permission to be happy. This might be hard for some people as well, but I want you to internalise it, hear that voice inside your mind saying, I give myself permission to be happy. And again, type out in the comments below. Mary Carver's saying it's scared, but yes. So type in, I give myself permission to be happy. Anne-Marie Callan, brilliant. Terry Corman, excellent. Mel Carriata, Kathy Whitney, This is the most difficult for me. I know it can be difficult, Kathy, and I knew it was going to be difficult for some people, but just hear that voice inside your mind saying, I give myself permission, and then write it down, I give myself permission. And I'll tell you why in a few seconds. I give myself permission to be super happy. Kate's Rena Gelato, so I've probably pronounced that all wrong, but that's brilliant, I love that. Give myself permission, excellent. Don Yu, Janet Kaur, brilliant. Now, the reason I'm doing that, I'm going to go over them once again, and you've typed that in the box. The reason I'm doing that is because a lot of us have not given ourselves the permission to be happy, to kind of believe in ourselves, to love ourselves, and to let go of the past and move on. We're kind of stuck somewhere, and it's eating up our present moments, and we can't kind of move on unless we become really self-aware and say, okay, I recognise this is not working for me just now. How do I change it? A lot of people don't ask that question. And it's the questions that you ask yourself that are going to change your life. It's not the answers that are going to change your life. It's the great questions that are going to change your life. And with these 4 permissions, what happens is that goes into your subconscious mind because you internalise it. You're internalising it in your own mind, and it's kind of drip feeding into your subconscious mind. And I want you to watch this video again just so you can see it again. And when you internalise that and drip feed it into your subconscious mind, and then you write it out, it gives you a different, there's different modalities that we all learn from. There's different modalities that we all kind of gather our beliefs from. And writing it down or even typing it out, obviously, is really powerful as well. So now what I'd like you to do is, you've typed in the comments, I give myself permission for all 4 permissions. Now what I'd like you to do is just type in your full name. Type in your full name and you're signing off on the 4 permissions. So you're promising yourself, you're giving a promise to yourself, and you're signing off on those 4 permissions, and you're agreeing with your subconscious mind that you're going to give yourself permission to love yourself, to move on from the past, to believe in yourself, and what was the other one was to be happy as well. So you're signing off on that just now. So I'm just going to check the comments again. Shannon Newport Wilson says, crying now. Shannon, I knew this was going to be really powerful for some people, and I don't want to make you upset, I don't want to make you cry or anything like that. It's just to get you to feel how powerful you are inside, because we're letting things go. And giving yourself these 4 permissions, I knew it was going to be powerful for some. I'm getting okay, right. So everybody, brilliant. Kevin Hinshaw, Danielle Hinshaw. Sorry. Oh yeah, is there 2? No, Danielle Arnold. Sorry, I do pardon. Fred Nichols, Janet Nelson, Laurie, Hart James Halliday, Carla Turner Bergman. Excellent. So you're all signing off. So just sign your name, and you're signing. This is like an agreement we've got just between us. It doesn't have to be between anybody else, just between us. And you're signing off on the 4 agreements. And that's going to be a really powerful thing to do, because what you're doing there is you're promising yourself that you're going to give yourself permission. And what's going to happen now, this is going to seep into your subconscious mind. It's going to kind of marinate. As if you're cooking something, it's just going to marinate there, and you know it will just kind of bubble up to the surface, and you'll start to see things changing, because you're going to be asking different questions of yourself. So for example, when you say, I give myself permission to be happy, natural questions will come up. How can I be more happy? So instead, in the past, you might have been saying, why am I so unhappy? Why is life so shit? Why does this always happen to me? That might be the past questions that you've asked yourself. But when you give yourself permission to be happy, different questions come up, better questions. And as I said, it's going to be the questions that change your life, not the answers that you're currently getting just now. So good questions can change your life. And when you say to yourself, I give myself permission to be happy, your subconscious mind throws up the questions, how can I make myself more happy? How can I be more happy in my job? How can I be more happy in my relationship? How can I be happier in business? How can I get a lifestyle balance in business? How can I become a better writer to become happier? So there's lots of different questions that are going to come up when you give yourself these 4 permissions. I'm just going to go to some comments again before I sign off, because this is quite powerful for some people. Somebody there, I'm just going to Marie Sajulan said, so powerful, I can't handle. Marie, it is going to be powerful, but this exercise is really, really worth doing, honestly. If you kind of sit down, if you've got time, just stop watching it just now. If it's too powerful, just stop watching it just now and then come back to it. Just let your mind kind of marinate on the 4 permissions. Because you have a right to be happy. You have a right to believe in yourself. You have a right to love yourself. And you have a right to let go of the past and move forward with your life. Because you're a bloody brilliant person and you just don't realise that yet. But you are truly a really amazing person. And that's something you've got to realise in your life. And it's a horrible place to be to not realise that just now. And it's kind of strange as well. And it's something I've gone through. It's something that everybody in this room, everybody in where you are just now has gone through. Everybody in the world has kind of gone through this. We're not born confident. We have to learn confidence. We have to learn to love ourselves. We have to learn to let go of the past. And we have to learn to be happy as well. So with that, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to sign off just now. And I'll reply to kind of comments for 20-30 minutes after this. And as I said, I know it's quite powerful for some people, but it's an exercise worth doing. So until tomorrow, take care. Have a brilliant